What's up, everyone? Giant Opinions. Breaking MLB news coming out right now, late night. Steven Matz is signing with the St. Louis Cardinals for a 4-year, $44 million deal that can go up to $48 million. We were hearing reports today of how the biggest contract offer he had was for 2 years. And apparently the Cardinals upped their offer because I don't understand how else he got that contract. The Cardinals clearly see something in Steven Matz, and he had a pretty solid rebound season this past year. With Toronto, he had around a 2-WAR, sub-4 ERA, and he got a lot of ground balls. I think 45% of the contact against him was ground balls, and that's what you want because he is a sinker ball type of pitcher. He's got the sinker, changeup, curveball, slider, so he's only got 4 pitches, but he's really improved his control. And for the Cardinals, this is... on first reaction, I thought it was a little bit of an overpay. It still is, in my opinion, but to be fair, they've got a pretty good defensive infield with Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt, and, I mean, we already know that infield that they have in St. Louis, but I think he'll slot in as probably the number 3 or number 2 starting pitcher in St. Louis. He doesn't have number 1 stuff to me, and he's not a number 2 in my opinion. Now, I think this is pretty risky. $11 million, that's a lot for a guy who hasn't really lived up to the expectations and hype throughout his career. But, you know, the Cardinals are rolling the dice, and he is a left-handed pitcher. And to be fair, the starting pitcher market is getting slimmer and slimmer by the day. So the Cardinals, clearly, they had some urgency to up their offer to 4 years, because he was only getting 2 to 1 year offers, and the Cardinals come out of nowhere at like 9 o'clock on the West Coast and say, you know what, Steven Matz, come to St. Louis for 4 years. We'll give you $44 million. That's crazy. Now, will this signing work out? I don't know. The Cardinals, I think they definitely are a playoff team next season, and he could be a key contributor for that team, provided he gets a sub-4 ERA. You know, they're not asking, well, actually, with this money, they might be asking him to have like a 3.5 or less, but in my eyes, Steven Matz, as long as he's at a sub-4 ERA, that's what you want to see, that's what you want from him. Ground balls, don't give up the home runs, because that was a huge problem with him throughout his career, but last season in Toronto, he kind of toned down on giving up a lot of home runs, so... let me know what you think. This is an interesting signing, to say the least. Cannot wait to hear what you guys think about this, especially Cardinals fans. What do you think? A lot of teams are actually interested in Steven Matz, so maybe just based off of that, you think the Cardinals have made a pretty good signing here? I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. Time is the only answer. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.